Let's make this clear from the get-go, these cans are priced at $109 on the manufacturer's website, and right now they are budgeted down to $49.50 Freedom Eagles. It's a steal, and by that I actually mean it. These are clearly much better than anything you can get for 50 euros. Why, you may ask? Well, let's jump straight into the review. This is Vokalen's first over-ear headphones, and they come out with a bang right from the start. I had these for roughly 1 month. Vokalen was nice enough to send me a pair after a couple of you guys actually made me aware of them. If you're one of those people who liked, well, too long didn't watch reviews, to me these are the Sony XM4s of budget headphones with a small flaw. They get an absolute recommendation in the under $100 category. And now for everyone else, let's get into the details. Starting off with packaging and what you get with them. And let's remind yourself, these are 50 euro Freedom Eagles right now. You get a 3.5 cable for wired listening, a USB-C to C cable for charging as well as listening, and a zip carrying case for traveling. That's actually quite impressive for $50. Now the headphones themselves are quite nice. The overall feel is fantastic. Everything is made out of plastic, but sturdy. Design-wise, I actually like them. They have this solid design look of a mix between the XM4s and the Bose QC45s. And what makes them really great is the only small Vokalen logo on one side of the headband. Everything feels sturdy. The adjustable headband is a step model, which is fine for the price tag, but the fabric-like texture on the cushioning is great. This wraps around the ear cups as well as the headband, and it absorbed quite a lot of outside noise already, even without using the ANC. And it's comfortable, so much so that I've worn it for 9 hours straight while actually writing my first book. The ear cups themselves are good, fitting nicely over my ears, no pressure whatsoever. Now when it comes to controls, it's a mix between buttons and touch controls, and both of them work great. No hiccups while using them for a month. Pause, play song, change, and answering calls all worked via touch, while ANC and transparency mode as well as the mute button are on the right ear cup. And they also have the same nice transparency feature that the Sonys have. Covering the right ear cups activates the transparency mode. It's a great feature, and I always wondered why no other manufacturers also implemented it. But finally, well, another one did, and therefore it's great. And while we are at it, let's go into ANC. It's good. It's actually pretty good for a budget headphone. Much better than any other I tested last year and actually this year. It's my new favorite, under $100 to be precise. It kills off more low-tone rumblings than any other I had, which is great when you are actually traveling or, as I do, live near a busy road. No more cars, buses or other vehicles. Vokalen claims it's 99% of unwanted noise reduction, whatever that actually means. But to my ears it's fantastic, especially for $50. Here's an ANC recording for you to enjoy some silence.
Awareness on. ANC on.
And while we're at it, let's get into battery life. These give you 60 hours with a recharge time of 2 hours until they are full. That's impressive. And it's 45 hours with ANC turned on. That's actually something I expected on a high-end headphone, such as the Momentum Force. And not on a budget version for $50, especially not by a new company in the headphone market. And yeah, there's even more. Let's get into all the modes and functions. Transparency is good. ANC, as said, is pretty good as well. These of course also feature multi-point, which worked flawless with multiple devices over multiple different operating systems. Bluetooth 5.3, a game mode for reducing lag, HD audio streaming via USB-C cable for higher sound quality. And then there is the app. Normally I'm like, oh, it's an app. This one, simply said, it's great. It has everything I expect, neatly organized, ready to actually just be used. 4 pre-made equalizers as well as the option to create your own. ANC modes to configure, channel balance if you have some disabilities on one of your ears. You can customize the gestures of the touch controls if you like them to be arranged differently. You can even customize the auto power off function. A voice assistant on off, game mode on off, voice prompts inside the headphones on off, and something Vokalen calls side tone, which gives you the option to either hear your own voice while calling or not. Speaking of it, here's a small example of how the mics sound while you are calling someone. In my opinion, these are also very good for a budget option. Nothing to complain from my side here. Now to the final thing, the sound quality. 40mm silk diaphragm speakers. So I tested them with almost every genre of music and podcasts available. And they're also great in this as well. It's a sound that is predominantly made for the middle frequencies, which is what most people enjoy, me as well. The sound is quite nice, giving you enough of the highs and lows without muddying up the sound. It's one of those headphones that actually immediately made me bob my head to the music I listen to, and that's something I actually don't often do. As always, here's a recording of the audio quality. Headphones on and enjoy. Conclusion. So what's the flaw I mentioned at the beginning? It's actually a simple thing. The weird thing, these aren't widely available and not enough people actually have the chance to experience them because they don't know of them. These are good enough to rival, in my opinion, everything in the $100 market with ease, and probably even up to the $150 market. And I would actually take these, and now it's getting controversial, over the Sony XM4s any day now. So good job, Vokalen. Looking forward to your next headphone with hopefully a bit of a bigger marketing push behind them. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Leechtm and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.